good afternoon. My topic today is gardening. I'm going to discuss 3 main points. Why I love gardening, the benefits of gardening, and how to establish a garden. So those of you that know me know that I'm an avid gardener. I'm really passionate about it, and I spend a lot of my free time in the summer in my garden. And how I started gardening was with my dad when I was a kid. So I always grew up gardening, and it was how we connected, as well as he himself grew up on a farm. So it was just our family's way of life to grow our vegetables. Another great thing about gardening that I really enjoy is that I find it very relaxing and calming. There's just something about having my hands in the soil that really connects me to the earth, and just I feel really grounded from it. Also, another great benefit for myself and my wife is because she's a vegetarian. So I grow a vegetable garden, so it actually provides a lot of our groceries throughout the summer, which is really great. And about this time of year right now, what we do is canning. So all these leftover vegetables, we start canning, and we'll be using them through the winter and spring. So I really love that. Moving on, the benefits of gardening. Lately, gardens have been introduced into a lot of different environments. Some of them prisons, hospitals, nursing homes, community centers for homeless populations, and at-risk youth. And a big reason for this is because gardening has so many benefits. First off, lowers a lot of stress levels. And if you know me, you know I'm a very calm person. Could be because of gardening. Next up, for the senior population, they find out that gardening strengthens the muscles and joints in the hands and helps maintain dexterity. So that is a really big benefit of that. Also, gardening has shown results for patients that are suffering with depression and mental illnesses. There's something about it that just improves your well-being. And lastly, gardening is great exercise. And most people may think it's really casual, but once you get in there and start working up soil, it's a good workout. And a good example of this is my grandmother. She's approaching 101 pretty soon. And she's a very healthy woman. Herself, she thinks it's because she still works on our family farm in Ontario. So, good exercise. Moving on, how to establish a garden. So for this, you don't need to have a big backyard. You don't need a lot of space. Also, you don't really need to be a green thumb. Most people think this. A good example of gardening in smaller spaces is container gardening. So if you live in an apartment and have a patio, or you just have very limited space, what you can do is you can go to Home Depot, you can buy planter boxes, big pots, you bring them home, just put soil in them, and you can grow a lot of vegetables this way. Some that work really well are beets, onions, tomatoes. If you like to grow cherry tomatoes and you have a patio, you can do that and grow up. They'll grow into a big vine, and they actually look very aesthetically pleasing. Myself, what I do is I have these big gardening